Ann Bergman with Auburn Parks and Rec here at beautiful Kiesel Park with Krista Weldon with the City of Auburn Animal Control. And today we're talking about what to do if you have a dog bite incident at one of our parks. Hey, Krista.
Hey, Ann. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to getting this information out. I think it's very important for the public to know what steps to take if they encounter such a situation.
Absolutely. So let's start with the beginning. If you encounter a dog bite at one of the parks, what are the first steps you should take, Krista?
First of all, you should make sure that information is reported to animal control. What we'll do is we'll take a report, we'll initiate an investigation, and we'll get the information and we'll confirm the vaccination status of the animals involved, and we'll get that information to the rabies officer. And from there, the rabies officer will delegate what type of quarantine procedures need to be followed.
Okay, good to know. So if there is a dog bite, what kind of information should be exchanged at the incident?
Well, both parties should exchange contact information. It's very important to get that because if you don't get that initially and the individuals leave the park, we really have no way of tracking that person down to confirm the vaccination status of the animal involved.
What if the dog owner is uncooperative or doesn't want to give the information or actually leaves the scene of the dog bite?
Well, in that case, what you would need to do is try to get the information that you can. If you have your cell phone with you, take a picture of the dog and the person. If you don't have your cell phone, just make sure you get a good description of the individual and of the dog. And if you see them getting into a vehicle, try to get the license plate numbers off the tag. Ultimately, if you need more assistance or if somebody's really being uncooperative, call 911. They can assist you.
So what happens to a dog when it's involved in a dog bite?
Well, it's a mandatory 10-day quarantine. And that decision is made by the rabies officer based on the vaccination history of the dog involved. So there are a couple different options that could be. One, it could be a home quarantine. If the animal is up to date on its rabies vaccine, there is an option for the rabies officer to approve a home quarantine. Now, if the dog is not up to date on a current rabies vaccine, then at that point it would have to be quarantined at a veterinarian's office for the 10 days.
So let me ask you, would animal control take a dog after a dog bite incident?
No, well, I'm glad that you asked that. We have so many people that are reluctant to report bites because they're afraid that we're going to come and take their dog. And that's not the case at all. There are only a very few instances where we would actually need to remove an animal in the case of a bite. And that would be if there's a direct and immediate threat to someone's health or public safety. And that really very rarely happens.
Okay.
The other incident would be if someone refuses to follow quarantine orders. That could be a potential for the animal to be removed.
So one more time for everybody, let's sum it up. What are the major key points?
Exchange contact information. Report the bite to the City of Auburn Animal Control at 334-501-3090. After hours, contact the Auburn Police Department at 334-501-3100. And if you have an emergency, as always, dial 911.
So this has all been great information. And we just want folks to know if they need additional information or help, call Auburn Parks and Rec, and of course, call Animal Control.
That's right, and we want to encourage people to reach out to us. So please, if you have any further questions or you just need some information, please give us a call.